But what would a complete newbie, what would you say is the best thing for them to do in terms of finding the right gym, finding the right coaches? How do we determine if a place is good or bad? How did you find the right place for you?
Yeah, so that's definitely an important part of, any sort of fitness regimen that you do. And I think for CrossFit, I would, try a few different gyms that are close to your house and see if they have a foundation or like an on-ramp program because there's so many moves in CrossFit that can be very technical. So right when you start, you want to make sure that you're learning everything properly. And if they don't have like a basic foundation or on-ramp class to learn the technique for the movements, then I would definitely try out another gym just because if you are a newbie and you're thrown into class, you're going to be somewhere totally different than people that have been doing it for 5 or 6 years. And you need to have one-on-one attention to learn, especially things like the clean and snatch right when you start, and even the gymnastic skill and technique. So that's the first thing is make sure that they have some sort of foundation or on-ramp program. And the second thing that I recommend is make sure when you are starting like your weightlifting and gymnastic stuff that you can move properly before advancing. So like for weightlifting, make sure that you can move properly for like cleans and snatches before throwing out a whole bunch of weight because the technique is something that's very important. And if you try to move too fast, you'll have to relearn it. And that's something that I actually like happened to me is I had to kind of relearn the clean because when I started, well, I did weightlifting first and that was great, but then stopped, then got into CrossFit and I tried to throw on too much weight before perfecting the clean. And I started working with a weightlifting coach and he's like, we're going to stop. We're going to relearn it. I've been doing CrossFit for 4 years and time to relearn it, which is very hard. So make sure that you are learning the correct technique from the very beginning and make sure you can do the strict gymnastics moves before starting kipping and butterfly. So make sure the foundation is there before trying to progress and make sure the gym that you go to emphasizes that as being more important than anything else.